washing dishes, made some bread, then went and bought a pot to piss and ate some bread. I got to live, I threw some bread, I contradicted contradiction, monster vision, saw this life and I pondered in it. I was only 16.
The topic of Pokemon evolution seems to appear a lot on my channel, so I'm gonna keep this introduction short and simple. Most Pokemon in the Pokemon world evolve, but obviously not all of the Pokemon do. And it's actually a rather small amount compared to the large portion of the 721 total Pokemon that do evolve. Obviously not counting the unreleased Sun and Moon Pokemon that have been revealed to us so far. So today we're going to take a look at some of the odd Pokemon out that don't evolve and count down the top 5 Pokemon that don't evolve. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe for more Pokemon content. It'd be greatly appreciated. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. The number 5 spot goes to one of the fossil Pokemon from Generation 1. Aerodactyl. Now, I'll admit it, when I first played Pokemon Fire Red, once I obtained the old Amber and revived it to be an Aerodactyl, I had thought that it was a legendary Pokemon because it seemed odd that the other fossils were brown and boring, while this one had a yellow gold color. I thought I had obtained some sort of special Pokemon. And not to mention that this Pokemon is really cool. Its whole design is just amazing. They wanted to pull off a pterodactyl Pokemon and did an amazing job implementing the rock type into it, leaving Aerodactyl to be one of my favorite fossil Pokemon. Next up is going to be Carnivine. It wasn't until recently that I realized how much I actually like this Pokemon. He's honestly just hilarious. I mean, just look at his eyes, man. They get me every time along with the silly grin he has. But if Pokemon were real, unfortunately, as much as I love Carnivine, there is no chance I would have this guy on my team. Seeing the way that Carnivine treats James in the anime, Carnivine just has no chill and he does not care at all. Moving on to number 3, we have Delibird. Delibird is a Pokemon that I just can't help but love. First off, Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, and to have a Pokemon based off of Santa is just awesome to me. I can't help but to imagine Delibird walking through the neighborhood with his smug little face, throwing presents to all of the houses. Also, this Pokemon's design is just so lovable. Like, look at him. How can you say no to that face? Number 2 is going to be one of my favorite Pokemon, and that is Farfetch'd. Honestly, I don't even know where to start with this guy. I just love his design, he's hilarious. You have Pokemon like Honedge that are literally swords, but then there's Farfetch'd, who doesn't have a sword. Oh no, he has something so much more intimidating. Something so much more menacing. A leek. Yeah, Farfetch'd has a leek. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He's honestly just such a funny Pokemon to me, and I can't help but love him. And in the number 1 spot, we actually have my favorite Pokemon, Absol. I absolutely love this Pokemon. His design is just so cool while having one of the coolest backstories in my opinion. Apparently, whenever a person sees an Absol, a disaster is going to happen soon, hence making it the disaster Pokemon. And I actually think the story is captured very well in Absol's design. It just looks so sly and treacherous, and I cannot help myself but to love this Pokemon. And that's gonna do it for this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, of course it's very much appreciated. Also make sure you guys subscribe for some more Pokemon content. Peace out, guys.